Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to
Before we begin, I would like to send out my deepest condolences to one of our coffee bean family. Mary Greenberg had a loss of a dear friend last night. Our deepest condolences to you, Mary. Just know that we love you and we surround you with love and protection in this very painful time. And may your friend's memory be a blessing for the rest of your life. So, moment of silence for Mary Greenberg at this time. Wanted to play something kind of soft to start the morning off. So here we go.
There's a quiet in the way you say my name, like a Sunday morning, gentle as the rain. You don't rush my heart, you let it bloom. I was guarding every tender part of me, scared to let somebody see. But your love is patient, warm and true. Now every little road leads back to you. Boy, you don't even know how you steady my soul. Every time you hold me close, you make a broken woman whole. Loving you, baby. Softly I'm yours. Every whisper, every touch leaves me wanting more. I love loving you, darling. Body and heart, you're the rhythm of my life, beating in the dark. And I don't wanna hide it. I just wanna stay right here loving you. You're the sweetness in my late night sigh, the only truth I don't deny. When the world gets cold and tries to break me down, you're the safe place that I found. No diamonds, no grand parade, just the promises we made in the silence, hand in hand, building dreams no one else can understand. Every little kiss feels like heaven on my skin. If this is what forever is, baby, let it begin. I love loving you, baby. Softly I'm yours. Every whisper, every touch leaves me wanting more. I love loving you, darling. Body and heart, you're the rhythm of my life, beating in the dark. And I don't wanna hide it. I just wanna stay right here loving you. Let me lay my head upon your chest, hear the truth inside your breath. No more running, no more fear. I found my answer here. When you say you need me, I feel so complete. Wrapped up in your arms is where I'm meant to be. I love loving you, baby. Don't ever let me go. Every day I fall again deeper than you know. I love
Morning, Glam Bam.
Softly, completely yours, just a woman in love, loving her man, and I'll stay right here loving you. Loving you.
I wanted to play that this morning because the theme for Truthful Thursday this morning is love. And when Mary came into the Discord server and announced the loss of her friend, it made that feeling more important than I even thought. So before I begin, let me go ahead and start the show. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud member of the Outcast Nation. This is the Sound of Coffee on Ghost Law Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to do an entire Honey Sauce R&B album. I'm still debating. I still am. I don't know if I want to do it. I know I get it. Everybody, thank you, Mixed African. I appreciate that. Everybody has this real hard time with AI and, oh my God, AI and blah, blah, blah. The problem is AI is here. And some people use it. Some people use it to make music. Some people use it to make anime and stuff like that. Nobody is using it for surveillance, put it that way. Okay? Nobody's using that for surveillance. Hello. Hold on. No Honey Sauce album. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's the Honey Sauce album is already in playing, my friend. Believe me when I tell you. So, what I use AI for is I use it to make music. That's what I do. Okay. I don't use it to surveil anybody. I don't use deep fakes. I don't use Martin Luther King saying all kinds of dirty shit and stuff like that. No, I use it to make music. Now, when I say I use it to make music, yes, it is for commercial sale. Do not get me wrong in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but I'm not putting this shit on the Spotify chart. I ain't doing that. I'm not putting it and pretending like I'm Milli Vanilli and I actually made the music. No, I used an AI program. Yes, I did. I will freely admit that. But I also did it because I missed that type of music. Good morning, Wakanda Songbird, with your beautiful self. We got a couple of super chats over here already. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the love over here. We got a $2 super chat from the one and only Miss Tracina with her beautiful self. Hold on, let me find it. There it is.
Donations.
Yes, the couch song is on there.
Gifts.
Look here, this
Gifts.
queen. Yes, the couch song will be on there. That's why I'm trying to debate on whether or not I don't know how to do it. All right, Purple Hearts in the chat for Mary Greenberg on the loss of her friend. Please show her some love. Surround Mary with all of the love you have. She is one of us. And as we have always said on this show, we don't leave anybody behind. We surround each other with love when we need it. So please, Purple Hearts in the chat for the one and only Mary Greenberg. Mary, I love you to death. Oh, devil. Hey, Top, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. And see, the way I'm going to do it is I'm not charging like $23 and shit. I'm charging $5. $5 per album. That's what I'm trying. I just got to sit down and actually put the shit onto an album. But I got music, and I keep making music every day, which is the crazy part. When the show ends, I don't just, sit around and, play with my feet. I actually make more music. Matter of fact, I'm not even the only one. We're trying to do a charity album between myself, Angry Taz, and Gambit, because the four of us make music. Call it the Villains View compilation with the four of us on the cover. Yeah, and So if AI is gonna be here and I'm gonna make music, I'm not gonna make the same mumble rap shit, or I'm not gonna make the same generic Chris Brown R&B music. I'm gonna make music that makes it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm gonna make music that makes sense. I'm gonna make music that makes us all fall in love and shit like that. So, yeah, if you, I get it. A lot of pure musicians are like, yo, that AI shit's bullshit. Yes, it is. I give you that one. I am not a seasoned musician. I'm just a cat with a damn computer and an attitude problem. But yeah, so I will be working on. I'm probably going to end up working on it this weekend. I won't make a decision by the end of this weekend. Mandy the Mangler with the $4.99 super chat.
Donations, gifts.
Be safe, Glam Bam. We got to sit. Hey, Glam Bam, we want you to come on Superplex Party one night. Talk about wrestling. You know you're welcome in there. Me and Angry would love to have you there. So, yeah, I'm still debating on whether or not I want to do an all R&B Honey Sauce album. Female background vocals, let me. Listen, if I could do a live version of one of these songs, Wakanda, I need your voice. Listen, you know what would be crazy? Like, y'all remember Dred Scott, the light-skinned dude that was singing? I could imagine Wakanda singing background vocal if I'm singing that shit. So anxious, don't make me wait for you. And you hear Wakanda in the background going, so anxious, like, I'm serious. I can sing it. Wakanda, you remind me of Jill Scott, and I mean that in every way possible. Like, when Jill Scott first came on the scene, I was like, yo, she boy. But that's what we're going to talk about today, kids, love. I asked y'all yesterday to come up with some of your favorite love stories. Some of the stories that remind you that love is possible, is real, and it feels good. And those moments where at that moment, I don't care if it lasted a week, I don't care if it lasted a month, I don't care if it lasted the rest of your lifetime, you felt completely enveloped in love. I told y'all I have a couple of them myself, right? So I found love to be cathartic at first. Like, I didn't even know what it was. You know what I mean? Like, don't sing it till you work on those vocals. Harley, I'm not singing. Hey, do y'all remember Soul to Soul? Morning, Mary. We love you to death. We love you, Mary. Please remember that. Y'all remember Soul to Soul? Remember how there was a singer and then there's that black dude in the background dancing and shit? That's me. I just put the shit together. I can't sing for shit. Good morning, Queen Lady. Oh, for those of you who needed an update, Lady G is out of surgery. She is doing well, and she sent me a video. She sent me a video where she is standing up for the first time after surgery. She is on the road to recovery. So for everybody that has been waiting on a Lady G health update, she is on the road to recovery, and we wish her well. She will be back fighting the good fight as always. Love you, Lady G. So, for example, my mother's love was just omnipresent. You know what I mean? My mom's love was omnipresent. Now, I've often talked about it, the fact that my mother and father came from, these really, black homes. We'll just call it black homes, okay? Both of my parents were born in Dillon, South Carolina. My father was born in 28, my mother was born in 36. These are 19, not 20 late. 1928, 1936. And the type of love that they had was love of survival. Good morning, Ashley, with your beautiful self. Jay Thomas is in the building. All right, we got a party going on now. Now Jay Thomas is here. So their love, the love that they got from their parents was that survival love, like the Jim Crow South type love. Like their families loved them, but they realized they could be taken away from them and shit, like at any moment. Like if the people with the hood showed up, they could kill anybody in the house. So my mother's love was omnipresent. I'll never forget, and I got to talk to my sister Lizzie because I think she still has it. When I was a kid, we had just moved into 73rd and Lydia. That's the house that we need a Chris Lotus check and we need a Can We Not check. That is the house that my father bought me a goddamn horse and had it in the backyard. Like, so when we moved in, I was 4, I think 3, maybe going on 4. And the house next door was being emptied out because the people were moving. And there was a little itty bitty little statue about that big, right? And it was a woman dressed up like she was the Statue of Liberty. And on the bottom of it, it had best mom ever. Right? So I took this and ran with it. I ran right into the house. Mommy. I got this for you. And my mother kept that up until the day she died. My mother kept that up until the day she died. Seriously. My mother kept that statue until the day she died. And mind you, I had to be 4. I think I had to talk to my sister Linda. I think I was like 3 or 4. This had to be about a year and a half after we moved to Kansas City from Jersey. Because I don't even think I think my little brother was just being born. I think my mom was pregnant with my little brother, right? And I found this damn statue and ran down the house. And I couldn't wait to get that to my mom. And my mother kept that until she died. It was the one thing that I know for a fact. There's a couple of things my mother kept when she would move from place to place, but she kept that statue. She kept that statue. So my mother's love was omnipresent, but I didn't understand the depths of it until my father left when I was 11. I didn't understand the power of a mother's love until my father left out, right? To watch a woman get up every morning, putting on, layers of clothing, to walk up a hill, to walk all the way to the bus stop, and then take 3 buses all the way from Kansas City, Missouri to Overland Park, Kansas, right? Work at a job, and sometimes we go to a second job, sometimes she would come home and stuff like that. I didn't understand that until I saw it with my own 2 eyes, right? So my mother's love was omnipresent, okay? My father's love, and I didn't realize it until after he was dead, until after my father passed away. My father had love. He just never knew how to express it, right? My father believed that material things was how you showed love because my father didn't really have anything. He didn't. He was not. He wasn't rolling in dough. I didn't have one of those fathers that went to. My father was. He studied crew at Harvard. I didn't have that. I didn't have none of that. Right. My father thought that material things was what love meant. Oh, look, I love you. I have a big Cadillac. Ooh, look, I love you. We live in Blue Springs. Ooh, I love you. We got this big old house. Like, none of that really mattered, right? You can buy stuff does not equal love. Let me start right there. Stuff does not equal love. You can have all the stuff in the world and have a house and have a house that's like cold. Stuff don't equal love. It just doesn't, right? So my father was always materialistic thing. And like I told y'all, I was a 27, 28-year-old man before I finally realized that this man who I had put all of this stock in, this man who had been like simultaneously my greatest enemy and somebody who I longed to have a relationship with. When my father passed away, it wasn't until I'll be honest with y'all. I think it was about maybe 11, maybe 12 years ago that I truly started to understand and love my father. I think it was about 12 years ago before I started to really, truly love and understand my dad. And I told y'all, he's only said it, I can only remember him initiatingly saying, I love you to me twice. Once was right after surgery. He had just had his voice box removed for cancer. Here he is in the ICU, but he's awake, but he can't talk. And he's writing, I can't hear you. What did you say? And he wrote down on a piece of paper, I love you, Thomas, as much as a father can. That hit me. That hit me like maybe this person isn't the monster I thought of him to be. And the second time that he initially said it was the last time I saw him alive. And I've told that story about how my father just sat in one of these little plastic chairs in one of these little small ass airports because he couldn't get through the metal detector with his oxygen tank. That at the end really changed me. Like it really, really impacted. It impacted me. Like I said, my father would teach me even when he wasn't in the house. My father taught me even when he wasn't in the house. Yeah, sure, it was these are the things I'm not supposed to do. But more than that, it was the things that I realized masculinity had hid and masculinity hides from a lot of men. The idea of loving another man. Like in 2026, I don't know how the hell y'all deal with it. I don't. Like right now, there's no way in hell I could be a young man in 2026. Give me the 50-something years I got right now, because there's no way in hell I could not be a teenager in 2026. I couldn't. Because men are trying to desensitize other men to their own goddamn emotion. And one of them is love. One of them is love. I'm sorry. You argue with your mom and don't argue with me. You got the Andrew Tate talking about it. If you do this, this is gay. If you do that, this is gay. If you touch this is gay. You got Nick Fuentes, who's a goddamn eunuch. I don't know what Nick is. These men that are trying their damnedest to it's almost like they want you to like completely cut off your emotions, and you can't do that. It's impossible. It's impossible. But my father was teaching me even when he wasn't in the house that even though him and I did not see eye to eye, that's still my dad. That's still the man that helped to create me. And towards the end of his life, I stopped seeing this person that I was competing against, that I was going to be better than. And I just started to see the guy whose face looks a lot like mine, whose demeanor I have. I started to see that his 6'1" got a lot smaller as I got bigger. So I'm sitting at 6 foot now. One day I got 3 sons that are almost taller. Well, they are taller than me. All I saw was that man. And it made me learn to love him. And I mean that. That's not something I ever have to hide. I love that man. And I miss him almost daily. Like the night Obama got elected, the first time. Mind you, I was just getting out of that really nasty depression in 2008. And when I sat there and watched Obama walking on the stage with his beautiful wife and beautiful kids, I was crying. Like I was on the floor, pounding on the floor, crying. Because I just wish I could have shared that with my father, right? I loved past tense my father from decades ago. The man from the 1970s, 1999. After all the years of Rush Limbaugh and Fox noise, that man is gone. Yes, Chuckle. I think things like Rush Limbaugh and Fox News kind of desensitize an entire generation to the idea that the person that sits across the table from you isn't a Democrat or a gay or anything like that. That's your child, man. That is your kid. That's your child. That is your kid. You know what I mean? So my father was teaching me even when he wasn't there. So there was the first strong pillars of love. From those strong pillars, I got siblings. You know, I don't envy, but for people who were only children, I don't know how you made it. I don't. I cannot imagine a world where I did not have my three sisters and my brother. I just don't. I'm part of a unit. God damn it. I am part of a unit. I feel like Zod and Man of Steel. I was bred to have siblings, Cal. You know what I mean? Like ain't no way in hell. If I had to do my life all over again, I'd be like, all right, where are Lizzie and Linda and Quisha and Rocky? Where they at? Because I ain't doing this shit by myself. My siblings are my siblings, man. You know what I mean? I'm so, I won't say blessed because I don't know. But there's no way in hell I could do any of this shit that I'm doing without my siblings. I needed that. I needed that. Could you imagine a hyperactive autistic Thomas with no siblings? Are you nuts? LA, come on. Y'all know me. I am a bowl of something. I don't know what it is yet. I don't. I am a volcano of everything. Could you imagine that without no siblings? No. I needed some temperament. All right, Thomas, calm down. Calm down. I needed Linda to go, okay, Thomas, okay, you're cute. Stay over there, buddy. Sit down. Sit down, little guy. Sit down. Hopping off the shit. Here's Linda in her Ron Isley, late 70s age at stage, and then here's her little brother, the nut job in the background making faces and blah, blah, blah. Come on now. I needed that. I needed Lizzie because there was no way in hell a child like myself would have been safe out in these streets. My sister Linda's nine years older than me. So she couldn't have fought all my battles in first to fifth grade and shit like that. I needed somebody. I needed some backup. And mom was like, hold on, Thomas. Wait. We got something for you. Hold on. Her name is Elizabeth. You can call her Elizabeth. There you go. There you go, little buddy. Until you go terrorize the world. Go. Oh, tell Jeffrey I said good morning with his rapscallion self. I needed a rocket. Listen, if it had just been me and three girls, I wouldn't have made it. I needed a brother. I needed a brother. Somebody that, we can mimic on each other. You know what I mean? Like I needed that. I needed that in my life. Even Quisha. Like I said, me and Quisha haven't spoken in 6 years. But even Quisha, we needed Quisha. My father could not pronounce her name. Her name was LaQuisha Renee. My father could not pronounce LaQuisha. He had to call her Creisha. Hey, come here, Creisha. Come here, Creisha. That's my dad. We needed that. It's a 5-man unit. We needed this, okay? Listen, we needed this. We couldn't sing for shit. We had, listen, none of, like, a couple of us had rhythm, the other ones didn't, you know what I mean? So I needed my sibling. Love multiply. Love multiply. Again, even though me and Quisha haven't spoken in 6 years, don't mean I don't still love her. That's my mom and dad's kid. Of course I do. So I needed that. It wasn't until I started to experience the world where I started to experience different levels of love. And I'm going to tell y'all the first one. Above all, I did not understand what love truly meant until I started having kids. Being a brother is great. Being a son is great. Being a husband is fantastic. But being a dad, I did not know that level of love was even possible. I had no idea. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I have cried at the birth of all of my children. I've cried at every one of them. And I do not hide any of them. I did not understand love. I did not comprehend love until I had kids. The greatest thing I have ever done. Yeah, I heard about it, Chris. I heard about it, and I'll talk about it later. Mary, that's why we're here. You come in and get this love, Mary. Come get this love. We love you. I had no concept. I didn't know it was possible. But when I held my babies in my hand, something changed. It's like, you know how they say the game done changed? You know how they said the game done changed? The game changed. Because here I am, holding on to these little people, these little human beings that look like me, that have my mannerism, my smile, my lips, my eyes. I did not even comprehend. I couldn't. I could not comprehend it. When Sinjay was born, Sinjay had all this hair, right? And by the time I actually got up to the hospital, Darlene had already had him. And he had already been circumcised and everything. And they put him to sleep. So here she is recovering in the bed. And I go over and I look. And there's this little guy. My mouth dried. I just looked at him and said, wow, this is my son. This is my son. When Junior was born, I didn't get a chance to get to see Junior until I think he was like maybe a month old by the time I got back to Kansas City. Here's this bouncing little baby. And I looked at him, I said, hey, I'm Dad. Good morning, Isabella. I said, oh, Isabella. I said, hey, I'm Dad. And he cooed and tears. Tears. Blah. I said, with Junior, I had to go to the bathroom. With Junior, I cried in the bathroom. I didn't cry in front of him. I cried in the bathroom, you know what I mean? I cried in the bathroom. I was a hot mess. Brendan, I was there when Jennifer went into labor. I was there. And I'll never forget it because it was the night of the Grammys, and Jennifer Lopez wore that damn shawl that she put a button on and called it a dress. Remember that? Jennifer was going into labor. She was in labor that whole time. I slept at the hospital in one of them little raggedy ass chairs, just in the chair, just trying to sleep, right? About maybe 6:30 in the morning, like, look, this kid ain't coming, so we're going to have to do a C-section. I was like, all right, cool. So I go in there with her, and I'm over by her head, and I'm like, all right, hold on. This is, they cut her open. They bring this baby out, and he got, the green Versace thing, Lisette, yes. The night of those Grammys when Jennifer Lopez wore that green Versace shit, the next day I had a kid. So they bring him out of the Birkin now, and he's got one of them alien heads. And, like, they pulled him out. He was a big baby, too. They pulled him out, and they said, here's your son. And they took off. I said, hey, yo, what's going on with his head? What's up with that head? Why's his head look like that? That boy did not cry. Brendan did not cry. He didn't cry until they, popped his foot at the bottom, and then you had to put the bloody whatever. Hubby just made me breakfast, eggs, bacon, and toast. Look at Mary's husband out here doing Rouse work out here. Look at him. Shout out to Mr. Greenberg. So they put one of them skull caps on him and wrapped him up like a little burrito, and they brought him to him. And he's got these big old black eyeballs. And I'm sitting there holding him. I was like, hey, kid, I'm your dad. And he's just looking at me. Where's the milk? I don't need to know. Like, who are you, dog? You got a scraggly ass beard. I don't even know who you are. I'm looking at him like, yo, this is my son. I can't believe it. This is my little baby boy. And all he's thinking is, hold on, where is it? Where is it?
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk. But he got these big old black eyeballs. And they had shaped his head because they had to put that skull cap on him, right? But as soon as they got her situated, got him situated, I left. And I just cried. I cried outside. I was outside. Asia was, I think I told y'all the story about Asia. She just came to my arms and started playing with my beard. I didn't realize that level of love was possible. I had no idea. I was like, this is all encompassing. Like, it just came to me in waves. It just kept coming to me in waves. And it's still to this very day it does. I got 4 grown adult children. And it still comes to me in waves of love. Just, So above everything else I will ever be in life, I am a father. Right? I have been in love. I've been in love. My wife. What can I say? Longest relationship I've ever had that wasn't family. My best friend. I love her feet. I love her realism. I love her laugh. That woman can make me laugh like nobody's goddamn business. Our wedding day, and I'm so glad nobody had a camera on me when she walked out. I'm so glad. Holy shit, Witchy said she died 3 times having her second kid. Witchy, no more kids. Like, hey, you and Steve, stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Witchy, I'm telling you, you and Steve, y'all better be doing it for the stats, not for kids. I'm not even playing. Yo, Steve, we're just trying to get it in for this practice, baby. But I want a baby. I died 3 times bringing your second child in here, Steve. Better tell him. Tell him. Sigrid, good morning with your beautiful self. Look at Boston. Look, Boston, another one. Sexy ass. But she makes me laugh like nobody else's business. She makes me laugh like nobody's business. Seriously, she does. She brightens my day. Like I told y'all yesterday, she gets on my nerves. I get on her nerves. It happens. It happens. Look at Tea Time with T in the building. Look at you. So that level of love, the intimacy type, is what I think we're missing today. I think this is why a lot of relationships, it's the reason a lot of women ain't in relationships. Just stop by to say I love you. Mwah, I love you too, sweetie. Get your ass to work. That's a sexy thing. Hey, yo, Ace is in the building. Ace is in the space. I think that's why a lot of people are not getting into relationships, because some of these men are out here, they're just not mature. They're not, you know what I mean? They're not growing. That level of intimate love is fleeting now. Women don't, listen, when women say they don't want to raise a man, they mean just that. If you ain't got your shit together by the time you can actually, or supposed to have your shit together, like, stop. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Women want a whole love. Pink Violence said, I died twice and all I could think about was my son. Pink Violence, no more kids. Like, listen. Good morning, Tea Time with Tea in the building. We can see you. We can see you. That type of love is fleeting now. Men are more concerned about the aesthetics. Man, goddamn an aesthetic. If you got all the muscles, but you ain't got the maturity of a kitten, stop. Don't nobody give a damn about your muscles. Oh, look, I'm swole meat for no reason. But your checking account is so effed up because you couldn't balance the checkbook on a high rise with a wire. Like you can't do it. And subsequently, so that men don't think, oh, well, you just saying it's all men. No, women. There's a lot of women out here that are faking the funk. They always talking about dollars and shit. Like, listen, I like money just as much as the next person, but money cannot keep you warm and safe at night. Sorry. Morning, Candy Pooh. Chris Lotus just said something, and Chris trying to get me crying on an early Thursday morning. Listen, Chris gonna make me cry. I was quiet most of the time because of the father talk. Mr. Thomas, you already know about mine. In fact, you're more of a father figure to me than he was. It is my honor to do so, Chris. It is my honor. I'm honored. Thank you. We don't want a boy, we want a man and a partner. Exactly. I don't get this push for men to, I want a woman to submit to me. I don't know what to do with a submissive woman. I said what I said. I wasn't raised around them damn men. They weird. What do you feed a submissive woman? How many times a day are you supposed to go with them and take them to places and shit? Like, I don't want a Scary Movie 6 come on. Okay, Scary Movie 6 tomorrow. Thank you, McLovin. I don't want no damn submissive woman. No. I wasn't raised around them. What the hell am I going to do with one? Like, what do you feed them? Like, I need the instructions on how to raise a submissive woman because I don't know what the hell to do with that. I mean it. My mom loves the fact that I have you in this community in my life, especially now. Chris, you let your mother know that I will always, always, always try to give you the best advice I can possibly give you, and I will always care. I will always look out for you. Even if I'm not here, you got a community that will also look out for you. So I don't get this push to give me a woman that submit to me. I'm the man. I'm the man of the house. Like, look at my sister Dot's in the building. Then there's Dottie. I gotta backtrack right quick. No friendship in my life has been more rewarding than the friendship I have with Dottie, Dorothy Bell. No friendship I've ever had in my life has been more rewarding than the relationship I have with Dottie. I've known Dottie, when did we meet? Like 86? Was it 86? Because Dottie was in the same class as Lizzie. So I want to say 86, 85, 86. Yeah, it was like 85, 86. I've known her since 1985, 1986. Tell me that's not a sustainable relationship. We've had fights with each other. We have fought other people together. But I don't think I've had a more fulfilling friendship with any human being than I had with Dottie Bell. Dottie has seen me in my best and my worst. She's been there for the birth of every one of my children. She's been there for both of my marriages. She cares about me. That's a true friend. There's a reason I stopped calling her my friend years ago. That's my sister. That is my sister Dottie. And it is the highest honor I can give to anyone. If I call you my brother or my sister, that is the highest honor I can give you. Because Dottie has been my friend through everything. Never turned her back, has always known who I really am, and has never, ever, ever changed up. In almost 40-something goddamn years, Dottie is one of the realest human beings I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And my life would be infinitely colder if she was not in it. That's my sister. That is my sister. That's not my friend. That's my sister. And I could say so many good things about Dottie. The longest friendship I've ever had. Plus, we have the same birthday. Yep, we do. Thomas, I'm so glad to be out of that dating pool. I told one that tried to holler at me that I didn't have time for 50-year-old F-boys. And you know what? That's true. That's true. That's true. Look, Mary even said it. I've had two close friends since 1979. See what I'm saying? I think I met Dottie in like 85, 86. Underwear for a month straight. I gave up on dating. Hey, yo! Oh my God! Infernal, somebody really asked you that? Should have told him to kick rocks with tube socks. Ain't no way in hell. Yuck. So, loving on my wife is easy. That's the easiest. It's easy like Sunday morning. Easy. But we also don't have microwave love. I think that is where a lot of people are having the biggest problem when it comes to dating in 2026 now. That idea of microwave love. Like, it's going to be hot sex on a platter for 25 years. That shit ain't going to work, dog. That's not going to work. Hot sex on a platter love does not last. That shit is strong. Listen, if y'all connect in the bedroom and nothing else, that is struggle love. Talk about everything and anything. And that's, Harley, that's what I want. Because you, Chris, Can We Not, and Magpie, I want you all to be together. I want y'all to have those friends. Hot sex on a platter relationship is struggle love. It's struggle love. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't got shit in common. Nothing in common. Y'all have different beliefs. Y'all have different desires. Y'all want different things out of life. But when y'all get in the bed, it's hot sex. Ooh, that's great. Struggle love. Struggle love. Take the lyrics from Trouble Man and turn it into Struggle Love. That is struggle love. You are waiting for struggle love. Out of the bedroom, y'all can't even talk to each other. Y'all ain't got nothing in common. Nothing in common. You like baseball, she like football. Or he like football. You're conservative, he's liberal. Or she's liberal. Y'all are on opposite sides of both of y'all on opposite sides of everything. But boy, when y'all get naked, hot sex or struggle love. Struggle love. That shit is struggle love. That is struggle love. Listen, if after the first 4 times y'all have sex, if you notice you can't talk to this son of a bitch, you should be like this.
Lana. What? Danger zone.
Danger zone, goddammit. Struggle love. Y'all finish having sex, but every man hasn't, no offense to any man, but every man hasn't asked for love. Just baby me. And I mean that 2 ways. Listen, when lupus really started affecting me, you kept encouraging me. My father apparently cursed at several family members for not telling him about that or my surgery. He knows why he wasn't told. And see, here's the thing about that, Chris. Here's the thing about that. I want you to tell me these things, and I also want you to tell them to me because you know I will never judge you for them. So you are a nerdy shut-in, okay? You're talking to a hyperactive ass man. I take Adderall to calm myself the F down, okay? I have self-medicated with coffee all of my life. Hello, the name of the show. The thing about your father, Chris, and me is this. He had a son and looked at him and saw all the things he wasn't, all the things he couldn't do, all the things that he wasn't. I see you as you are. And that to me is good enough. That to me is good enough. Morning, Smoking Hot. So this idea of hot, sexy love forever that shit is unsustainable. That shit is unsustainable in any sort of society. Because in the immortal words of New Edition, sunny days, everybody loves them, but can you stand the rain? Did I just hit y'all with some 1980s New Edition proverbs? Did I just hit y'all with that? Did I just hit y'all with that? Did I just hit y'all in the mouth with some 1980s proverb type shit? I think I just did. Listen, we should start calling that lessons from Can You Stand the Rain, goddammit. You can learn a lot from listening to Can You Stand the Rain. I'm just saying. You can learn a lot from listening to Can You Stand the Rain. On a perfect day, like a day with the sun and everything's great. I know that I can count on you. Yeah, I can count on you. You're right there. I can count. But that's not possible, because there's going to be times it's not going to be possible for me to have a perfect day. Can you weather a storm? In other words, if I'm going through something, a storm, if you will, can you weather that? Yo, listen, lessons from Can You Stand the Rain is just diabolical, goddammit. Lessons from Can You Stand the Rain is diabolical. Lessons from Can You Stand the Rain is a diabolical. Shout out to New Edition. There, hey, New Edition. There you go. There's your next money-making endeavor. Every member of New Edition, including Bobby Brown's cracked out ass, y'all should write a book called Lessons from Can You Stand the Rain, goddammit. I just hit y'all with some philosophy from an R&B track from a boy band group. Like, for real. I just hit y'all with that. You ain't lit. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. Listen, you could be walking around going, hey, you know what? I need somebody who will stand by me. When it's tough, she won't run. She'll always be right here for me. Wow. Like, yo! Star, let us know how he's doing. Please let us know how he's doing. Star's boyfriend was in a wreck. A truck hit him on his motorcycle. She's out. She's going to go take care of him. Star, keep us posted, please. Please keep us posted, please. Dead ass. Don't come back in or send a message on the Discord or something. Let us know how he's doing. And if you need anything, we got you. We got you. Like, right there. Like, I just hit y'all with the philosophies from Can You Stand the Rain? Listen, that right there, break the whole song down. There's a philosophy, there's a life philosophy in the entire song. Every man in America will be a happier man in a happier relationship if they listen to the philosophy of Can You Stand the Rain. Good morning, D.A. DeWalt. What's going on, Walt? What's up? Caught you on live. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just saying. Always be right there for you. Just saying. That is the sort of love that I think is missing in society today. That is the sort of love. I'm going to tell y'all something, and somebody else told me this when I was younger. Sir, that's a memoir. You think? Somebody else told me that. People are looking for microwave love. People are looking for microwave love. Love is a gumbo, goddammit. Love is a gumbo. A good one, not one of them shits that you see them doofy-ass people trying to make with them dry-ass potatoes and equally dry corn. No. Love is a gumbo. There's a bunch of shit that got to go in it, and it takes time. The good times ain't going to last. Please don't misunderstand me. Hey, he could have bomb-ass penis, but does he have the IQ to be able to have a conversation? That's what you need to ask. Oh, I saw By Any Means. I can't wait to see that shit. Like, think about it. For real, think about it. Girl, this man penis is incredible. Have you talked to him about the presidential election? Yeah. What'd he say? Him don't know nothing. Run, girl, run. Run, boys, run. Run. Get away quickly. Get out of the room now. You trying to talk to him about serious shit and he don't know nothing? Run away. Get out.
They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Like, seriously, I just want someone that I can get a few Arizonas with and sit by a lake on the river in the shade and just yap about random interesting topics. That's my ideal day. Seriously. Love is one of those things that takes time. The reason I don't like where we are as a society right now is that we are being led by some of the most insecure men I've ever seen in my adult life. I've never seen no level of men. We are being led by some of the most materialistic, not all of them, but a lot of materialistic ass women as well. It's almost like they're feeding each other. Alpha bro He-Man type feeds these doofy ass women that are about bullshit, and these doofy ass women that are about bullshit are feeding these assholes. I hate it where we are right I hate where we are right now. Because when you do see or feel real love, you don't know whether or not it's real or not. Social media is like that, gonna say it, and I am a person that's on social media. I'm telling you right now. I am like that. I hate where we are right now. I hate that. And you know what, Samantha? Let me address that. This idea of men asking women, what do you bring to the table? Bitch, the house. What are you talking about? I bring the house, ho. I bring the house. Because it's a facile, dumbass argument to begin with. When you meet somebody, I don't care if it's a gay or a straight relationship, I don't care. Interracial, interfaith, whatever. When you meet somebody, you are meeting. This is an initial conversation. It's a job interview on both sides. On both sides. This person comes with a life's worth of experience. You come to the table with a life's worth of experience, right? Their experiences are going to be different than yours, period. I don't care, gay or straight. Your relationship is going to be predicated on the fact that you both understand that what you are looking at is a different way of life. Can you mesh the two? That is the challenge. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. That is the challenge. She's fine. She's just in recovery from mental health. I just got off the phone with her. Okay, thank you, Harley. Thank you for keeping me updated. Can you mesh those two? That is the key. So for a man to sit around talking about what you bring to the table, dog, this is your initial meeting. You understand that? This is your initial application for a relationship. And you out here asking dumbass questions like what you bring to the table. So if she says she bring the house, what are you going to do? Argue with her? How can you argue with her? Anonymous, what's up? This is your initial meeting. Hi, my name is Tom. I am applying to be your boyfriend or baby daddy or side dude or whatever the hell, right? Right? I'm going to sit down and the first thing I'm going to say to you is, yo, what you bring to the table? I bring the neighborhood, bitch. What? Good morning, Sabrina. I bring the neighborhood. That's not endearing you very well to whatever it is that you want. You're not going to get it that way, dog. You're not going to get it. And the fact that so many men think that's a good thing to say in the initial stages, bitch, what's wrong with you? Are you high? You got to be on that rock. You got to be on that rock. Happy New Day, Landra. You can't possibly come to the table and ask, what do you bring to it? Bitch, you are initially asking, come on. In the immortal words of old black men I've heard, coochie will sell when cotton and corn can't. Do you hear what I am trying to tell you? Can I get to know you? My response is I come with a package with a husband, 2 kids, and bills. In 2026, if you still asking about tables and shit, you are not prepared for a relationship. I said what the hell I said. I'm sorry. This is my ass. I don't care. You might as well just go on and just walk out the backyard and just keep walking. Oh, what you bring to the table? Didn't you have to drive into my neighborhood to get there? Bitch, I bought the block. Because once again, especially in heterosexual relationships, coochie will sell when cotton and corn can't. There's never been a coochie drought. That has never happened. Listen, I'm trying to be honest with you. Listen, y'all can call it P-whip, y'all can call it whatever. Y'all can call it feminine energy, y'all can call it beta. I don't care. Coochie will sell when cotton and corn can't. I described a woman once on TikTok. I described this, how a woman could walk out the door, right? And somebody actually drew it, which was quite hilarious. Quite hilarious. But all I said was a woman on her worst day can still get somebody to want to sleep with her. You hear what I'm trying to tell you? You can buy a 10-pack of penises at a Costco. Like you stop making dicks when they made yours. What are you talking about? You cannot be walking around here thinking, man, if I pull down my pants, man, she ain't ready for all this shit. It's got angel wings. She don't give a shit. And in this economy, if all you bringing is good penis and nothing else, a woman will check out. Like she out there thinking, yeah, you know, girl, I got this good loving.
You need to leave.
And that's all you brought? Wait a minute. You didn't bring anything else. You didn't bring a goddamn thing else. No opinions, no values. You didn't bring any stability. You don't bring peace. All you brought was good dick. If you don't get your monkey ass out of this goddamn room,
You need to leave.
get out of here. A woman can find somebody to break her back, but can she find somebody that will break her depression? That's what she's looking for. Sugar daddies are everywhere. Sugar mamas, not so much. So when guys talking about the value of a woman, I sit there and ask them, on what scale? On what? Listen, let me tell y'all something, and I'm telling y'all this from personal experience. It is hard as hell to heal your own broken heart by your goddamn self. It's a hard bitch. Your boys is making fun of you. You in there listening to Alexander O'Neal, if you were here tonight, over and over and over and over again. But, bruh, you, Even in gay relationships, there's only so much hot dick you can take before you start going, okay, so do you have anything else? Because every time I turn around, you want me in the bed. I need to know some shit about you. Like, for example, do you have a credit score? What is it? And if that shit is in single digits, bitch, go away. Like, it's a coffee bean background, CM. The name of the show is The Sound of Coffee. So the watchers, the people that watch the show are called coffee beans. That's what that is. Hold on, look at my opinion with the look at my opinion with the $20 super chat.
Donations, gifts.
Showing some love. Y'all had a good one. Hey, my opinion, we love you. Come back anytime you want. You know that. You part of this family now. Like, hey, Edo, I got to go over there. I forgot to go over there today, yesterday to pick up the package. So I'll pick it up today, and I will open up the package tomorrow. My bad, Edo. My fault. That was all me. Blame me for that. Blame it on Thomas. Found someone who was worth giving up everything for, but I was wrong. They turned out to be an abusive asshole who didn't value me. And that Harley, is exactly what I mean when I say finding real, raw love. I talked last week about raw love. Yeah, I did get banned. I did. I ain't even, and I'm not even worried about it. I don't care. Like it's gone. I'm good. I might appeal it one more time and see if I get it back. If I don't, I ain't whatever. TikTok is owned by a bunch of people that don't like my face anyway, so there's that. But that's what last week when I talked to y'all about real, raw love, that's what I'm talking about. Because nobody parties forever. You don't. Nobody parties forever. Nobody. All right, give me just a second. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had to go out and corral these two dogs that ran away. Nobody parties forever. Nobody. You know what I mean? Nobody parties forever. I don't know what the hell's going on. You got to open on Sofa Movie Monday. Since tomorrow's morning, I got to be in mental health. Got you. All right, I got you. Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Monday. I will open it. I promise. Nobody parties forever. They don't. Nobody parties forever. Inevitably, the party will end. Got a $10 super chat from the one and only Brad.
Donations, gifts.
Hey, you mentioned the boys making fun of you. Mind if we talk about the love of great friends? I did my homework you assigned yesterday and wrote a story about that kind of love. I will. Okay. I got you. Nobody parties forever. So sometimes it is okay to be vulnerable. Hold on. I'm literally working over here. Like, I don't like I couldn't be single in 2026. I'm not going to the club. I can't do it. I can't, man. I simply can't. I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't. Listen, no. Okay. When I was a younger man going to the club, I always thought the creepiest dudes was them old dudes that was in the corner buying up all the Cavassier. Men out here flirting with women that are like the same age as their daughters. Like, I'm good. Let me go. I got to go home. At 54, I'm not hitting the club scene. I'm not. If I go to the club, I'm going there as one of them grown men. I'm not doing no MDMA. I'm not doing no bumper rock, bumper that ass cane. I ain't doing none of that shit, bitch. The drinks is overpriced. I'm telling you. I can go home and get drunk. I don't need all of this. The love of good friends. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I was talking to Bubby yesterday. I call him Bubby. His name is Garvin. Garvin is like one of my military friends that will stay with me for the rest of my life. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Garvin has conservative leaning thoughts. He does. Second Amendment believer and all that good shit, right? And I was talking to him, and we were talking about him joining the guild. And when I explained to him what the 3 laws are of the Villains Guild, and he has some pushback, which I expect because I've known the guy for years. He was under the impression that he didn't know how to act towards me because of the following and my left leanings and stuff like that. And I told him that, Bubby, you're my friend. You've been my friend for years. I've been the goddamn best man at your wedding. Hell, I was there when you and your wife started dating. God damn it. I remember this shit. Nothing is going to change that. Nothing is going to change that. So maybe you're not a member of the Villains Guild, but you're a friend of the guild because, like I explained to him yesterday, I know in this life, if I needed Bubby, he'd be there. I know this. This isn't even something I have to worry about because I know. I've known him for over 10 years now. Bubby's been the same person that whole 10 years. I've known about his conservative leanings. His mother and father are conservative. They're not. Now, there's a difference between conservative and MAGA. They ain't MAGA. Nope. They ain't that. Zero Prime, what's happening? They're not MAGA weird, but they're conservative white folk. Okay. But that's my friend. Before all of this shit, he was my friend. He's my brother. Again, highest compliment I can give you is call you my brother or my sister. Highest compliment I could possibly give you. That's my brother. That's my brother. And I don't know if he's listening or not, but I'm going to say something. You know how you have to make those end-of-life decisions. So I already have my 6 pallbearers picked out. I already have them. I already have my 6 pallbearers picked out. My brother Rocky, my cousin Kurt. Booby, a.k.a. Garvin, and Phillips, who is my other oldest Army friend. Elijah and Angry. Those 6 men are the 6 I picked to carry my casket if I go before all of them. Those 6 men. Because those 6 men, if you look at all 6 of them, you will know everything you need to know about me. Everything. You will see everything that is important to me in this life. The family I was born into, the friends that I made in service of this country, and the men that stand beside me, not behind me, but stand beside me in the Villains Guild. If you look at those 6 men, I picked them for a reason. I picked those 6 men on purpose for a reason. 2 are white, 4 are black. One's in England. One's on the East Coast. One's my brother, one's my cousin. I picked them for a reason. So All you need to know about me is embodied in the 6 men that I want to carry my casket if the day ever comes that I'm not here. Right? Bubby's my friend. And in 2026, those are few and far between. See, love also extends to those we love. Love extends to those we love. Social media has made it really easy to pretend. Social media has made it extremely easy for us to pretend. Pretend like, oh, that's my friend. Pretend like, oh, we cool. Pretend. And I don't like pretend. I'm sorry. I played pretend as a kid. I don't do that now. Like, the stakes are too damn high. The other aspect that comes with this social media love is this. Do you love the person, the persona that they're giving you, or do you love the person? I don't want nobody around me that only loves me because I have 1 million followers on TikTok. I don't need that shit. I don't. I swear to you, I don't. I don't need it. I do not need it. Do not bring the shit to me. Take it back to wherever the hell you had it at. Don't bring that bullshit to me. I don't want it. Oh, man, you know I love you. You only love the fact that I have 1 million followers on TikTok. You don't love me. You love what I have on social media. That's it. I don't want that shit. And for far too long, people have been able to get away with that bullshit. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you? Annabelle invited me to the pool. And I mean that. Like, stop. Just because y'all follow somebody doesn't mean you know them. Just because you follow somebody does not mean you know them. That's why it always shocks people when a person finally lets the mask slip and there's somebody else. Oh my God, I can't believe. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can, because you saw it. You just chose to ignore it. There are love, there's love, and then there's hanger on. There's love, and then there's yes men or yes women. And far too many people on social media are able to get away with being a yes man and not questioning the person that you follow in the first damn place. I don't want you around if all you came here for was because I had 1 million followers. I don't want that shit. I hate that. One of the reasons I'm not rushing to get my goddamn account back is because of that. I don't want no parts of that. I don't. I genuinely do not. Keep that shit over there. Keep that shit over there. Because I'm not going to always be this thing that you see in front of a camera. I'm going to switch the shit up because that's who I am. Far too many people will get on social media and give you a goddamn a persona and not give you the real honest to goodness person. I kiss my ass. I'd much rather have the real. I'd much rather have a real person. Sorry. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. People following people on social media like, yo, that's my man. And then when this person does something that they're inevitably going to do because all they have ever given you, good morning, Allie. All they have ever given you is a persona. When they finally let their mask slip, you know the difference between somebody who genuinely loves you and somebody who is only hanging around because of your clout. Because the person that truly loves you is going to check the shit out of your ass. Like, yo, man, what the hell are you doing this stupid shit? What over there doing? What kind of shit is that? What kind of bullshit is that? What is that? Yo, man, you out here effing up. You out here. Oh, I've been back for a hot minute, Marvels. I have. I've been back for a hot minute. Like, I'm serious. Like, if you have my phone number and you see me put out a video that's completely offensive to everybody, and you don't call me and check my ass, You're not my friend. You're somebody that's hanging around. Chris Lotus said it best. As a content creator, I say this to everyone. Understand that at the core of it all, they like your content. They don't like you. I'll go you one better, Chris. They like your content. They don't like you because they don't know who the hell you are. Nobody knows the values that I carry when I open up my phone. You don't know. You have no idea. You will hear me make content. And I've told y'all this before. I never look at the view count on who watches my videos. I don't. I put the bitches out and then leave it at that. Like, yo, here, like it's like throwing a pass. It's like, boom, there we go. There you go. Here it is. I don't care if 1 million people watch it or 5. I don't care. It's my opinions. These are the values that I carry. Thomas McCormick and Thomas Bishop are the same person. There's no daylight between the two. So the Thomas you see on screen is going to be the same Thomas you're going to get out in public, except I might be a little bit more neurotic because I have a fear of crowds. I'm not really a good person out in the crowds. But I tell y'all that. I tell y'all that to now, so that way when it does happen, you're not going, oh, my God, he's brushing me off. No, I don't really do crowds. I'm a weird, crowdless kind of person. But if I do something or I say something, and and 5 minutes later, I'm not getting a phone call from Angry, then I know Angry is my real friend. Guess what I would get, though? If I did something stupid, Angry's going to be on the phone like, yo, Thomas, what the hell was that bullshit? What's up on all that bullshit? I do something stupid. Chaos is calling me before the video. As soon as the video posts, Chaos is going to tap it. He going to look at it and go, oh, no, let me get on the phone. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, Thomas, what was all that bullshit? What was that? Take that shit down, man. That is what, Erica, it would be really nice for me to be able to meet all of y'all. But just understand, I'm not good. I don't make small talk. I'm not really good at that. I'm not. If y'all see me turn into the life of the party, that's because I am uncomfortable as shit right now. I'm uncomfortable in a minute. That to me is the purest sign of whether or not people love me or if they just love what I say. That is the purest sign. Will I get a phone call? Will somebody call me? Will somebody email me or text me? Will somebody reach out to me if I have said or done something offensive? A lot of y'all don't have that. Good morning, Sinai. You got one more day of senior year, don't you? Don't you? Sinai, hey, tomorrow, I think Sinai is done with her senior year of high school tomorrow. Sinai about to graduate, y'all. You've got to know who it is you're following and why. You got to know who you're following and why. Might even show up at your front door. See what I'm saying? Like, I said this, I think I said this on the Villains View this past Sunday. Tabitha Speaks, Taz, Tea Time with T, Lady Couture, I forgot her damn name. Kiki Ray, I think that's her name. They do the exact same thing Aaron Parnas does. The exact same thing. Aaron Parnas is being interviewed by Joy Ann Reid, but they're not. Why? Because people will only follow Aaron Parnas because he is saying something they want to hear. Aaron Parnas' father was involved in that Russiagate shit. Everybody seems to have forgotten that. You see now what I'm talking about? I just gave y'all 4 or 5 black women that do the same shit that Aaron Parnas does with less recognition. Thomas, I have a smoker. We can all have lunch together. No big deal. Just snacks and dip in the pool. Annabelle, my pool is much bigger You should. Annabelle, I would invite you to go to my house and have a dip in my pool. How about that? If I ever become worthy of being your friend and you say something stupid, you bet your ass I'll call you out. Dragon, you already are. You already are. You already are, my friend. I expect you to do that. I do. I expect you to do that. Social media has made it very easy for us to forget that. Let me read Dragon's letter here. Slept through the rest of the show. Sorry, man, got to start getting a better sleep schedule. Anyways, wanted to talk to you about tomorrow because I know how much you like to tell stories and entertain people on Why Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. All right, hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All right, creature. I need to know where that letter is, sir. Hold on. To tell a story that involves you without your permission. Hinting is fine, but going into detail is another thing entirely. You can, Dragon, you are more than welcome. If I'm part of the story, tell the story, sir. Tell the story. But, and I think some of the biggest fights that I've gotten on social media, especially on TikTok, have been with men and women who only look at this and not this. And I've had people who I thought were my friends were only there because of the following count and not the actual values that I carry. And see, that, ladies and gentlemen, is social media struggle of. Social media struggle of. That is social media struggle of. All right, we got a $5 super chat from the one and only Dragoon.
Donations, gifts.
Truthful Thursday, don't forget to read Infernals 2. He did his homework, too, and deserves credit. Of course, always. Y'all know better than that. I am not one to not give the credit. Know what I mean? But that is exactly why we have all of this struggle of as social media shit. So, all right, hold on. I admit this is a bit hard for me to end word thinking my best day, and that's because, truth be told, I'm a bit of a negative Nancy. Part of it has to do with my mental illness, getting a combination of both clinical depression and clinical anxiety is a bit of a bitch. Plus, life being life, punching me in the face repeatedly. Big example: my mother being dead and my parents divorcing when I was in the 5th grade. However, last week I told y'all that I got friends that dug me out of the darkness. So this isn't a story about me. It's a story about my brother from another mother who was going to call Umaji based on his account name and everything. Like all good stories, it begins in high school. When I was in high school, I had to take the bus because I actually was pretty bougie school. The two of us bonded because we were from pretty ghetto neighborhood. We were white trash. We both knew it. Umaji one day invited me over to his place saying, well, the story should just end with the rest of his history, but that would be boring, wouldn't it? Uji and me have a lot in common. We're both mentally ill. We're both mama's boys, and we're both video game fanatics. We love to hang out and play games all the time. But it wasn't until one day where he introduced me to his biggest hobby and arguably the one that shaped me the most, Magic the Gathering. This man was diabolically clever because he made sure to get me into Magic during the Instart set. For those who don't know, that's a set with werewolves, vampires, ghosts, all manners of creatures of the night. And if my Discord name is any indication, I love that stuff. We hung on to days when he was living in an apartment. That was fine. But the hallway, my God, you could get high just by standing there for a few minutes. He always had my back and not afraid to give me shit. Recently, it's been about finances, which I'm not great at. And he's on my ass to try to get better. It's just hard to do with the economy being how it is. He even knows me better than I know myself sometimes. There was a time I was really depressed, but I didn't notice it. I was pushing friends away. I was spending more time in isolation. Things weren't bringing me joy. I wasn't even petting my cat that much. He knew something was wrong and tricked me into coming over to his place. He had moved at the time, and he spent hours going out of his way to cheer me up. It was more needed than I ever knew. I write about Umaji instead of myself because I wanted to show the power of one really great friend. I flat out told him that if I ever get married, he's my best man, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. His mom has basically become my second mother to me, and I know I can come to him for anything. This wasn't the best day of my life. However, this is a story of my best friend. No, my brother, because I appreciate him so much. If you want something from both of us, it's this agreement. A little act of kindness can do a world of good. To quote the great MLK, you cannot fight darkness with darkness. Only light can do that. You cannot fight hatred with hate. Only love can do that. Don't be afraid to show a little kindness. You never know what that one small act can do. For all of you, for all you know, that's what is needed. That was from Dragon. I'm gonna read the run from Infernal. Anybody else struggling to figure out their best memory? I'm not good at figuring out about best anything. My best or favorite anything. So I'll just share one of the best memories I have. I don't remember much of my mom since she died when I was 6 years old, and 6 years and 8 days old. But 1 year, not sure which time, is a bit hazy. Memory has to be before winter 96 and after 92. We had a really good snowstorm at the trailer park we were in. It was my front door neighbors and my mom and dad and I. The adults took one sled, and my front door neighbors' kids and I were on the other, and we raced down the hill that was at the park at the top of the trailer park. The adult sled didn't go down the hill fully, but our sled wound up not only going fully down the hill, but we ended up in the playground. Might even have to have been before 95, because I remember my front door neighbors explaining to me that they were moving to a city called Indiana. So see, friendships can sustain us. Good morning, Phoenix Rising. Friendships can sustain us. Friendships can heal us. But you cannot heal in a time where people are so quick to want the flash of now. The flash of now gets everybody. The flash of now gets everybody. Everybody. It gets us all the damn time. Every time. I loathe social media for just that. Because the other aspect of it is you end up in situations like the one with Chud the Builder. People are not donating to Chud the Builder because he actually is an innocent man. They're not donating to Chud the Builder because they think he is being unfairly treated by the justice system. They're not even donating to him because of the First Amendment. They're donating to him because they're a bunch of racist assholes. I said exactly what the hell I said. Troy in the building. Peace, love, and blessings, brother. Dead ass. Dead ass. Do you really think these people give a shit about Chud? No, they don't. Because if they cared about Chud, they'd be donating to his ex-wife and his son. No, they're donating to him. These are hanger-ons. Yes, men. These are the people that make a guy like Chud the Builder go out there and do the dumb shit that he's doing. That's why. None of the people that are donating this money are saying to him, hey, man, maybe don't walk around with a gun calling black folks nigger and you won't end up in this situation. None of them are doing that. Andrew Tate has something called Hustlers University. You know what that is? You pay monthly for this man to tell you how to be alone. And listen, Andrew Tate is going to make more incels than a murderer. Ain't nobody trying to be here with them idiots. Nobody is trying to check for the guys that say, I am a graduate of Hustlers University by Andrew Tate. No woman is checking for them. But he is enabled by the shit. So he has to say more and more outlandish ass shit to continue to get people to come in and give them their hard-earned money so that he can teach them how to be an ain't shit, alone ass dude. Because he has hanger-ons. Yes, men. He doesn't have somebody saying, hey, man, the shit that you're talking about is bullshit, bro. What is this? Having relations for just to have relations is gay? Who says shit like that? Mindy, you said you were going to send me something to do with the Raven Party. Yes, Wolfie. Wolfie, do me a favor. Send me your email address. I said that yesterday. Send it to me in a DM on like Discord, and I'll send it to you. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear this shit. But that is the power of social media and believing your own goddamn hype. People call it love, but it ain't real love. It's not. It has no sustainability whatsoever. Because at 18, Andrew Tate sounds fantastic. At 38 with bills, you over here going, bro, I ain't got the money for this shit, man. I'm putting up with this. I don't have to put up with this. Glue Man's in the building. Good morning, Glue Man. Outcast Nation in the building. Nobody at 38 and 40 is still out here saying the stupid shit that Andrew Tate is saying. Like, who want to be a part of that? I got shit to do in the morning, dog. I'm not sitting up all night listening to you bitch moan and complain about women while you smoke cigars. Man, if you don't smoke this dick, get out of here. Like, who is listening to Nick Fuentes for relationship advice? Who? Don't worry, I'll wait. Nick Fuentes is the baddest, graperest, white supremacist on the internet. Outside of it, he's a scared-ass kid. Go get the shit smacked out of him. These are your social media personalities. And inevitably, they all fail. Every one of them. They all fail. All of them. Because you can only fake the funk for so long. And what you find out, either you discover it or the people following you discover it. That your words of affirmation don't mean shit. They don't. You can sit up here and say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. You really don't. You love what they can give you. You love the algorithm pushing them in there so that they can see you. You love that shit. You don't love them. You don't love them. Because if you love them, you would be honest with them. You see, when it comes to social media, I've always said you have an obligation. Good morning, Cinnamon, with your beautiful chair. I've always said you have an obligation as a person who makes content. You have an obligation to not only give people, whatever, like the videos that you make and things like that, but you also owe them a level of honesty because you do not want to start a relationship on a lie. You don't. You do not want to start any relationship on a lie, and social media is no goddamn different. Think about it this way. James Charles is verified on TikTok, right? What is James Charles's biggest claim to fame? Makeup, right? But now y'all are finding out what people have been knowing about him for years. He's a piece of shit. He's also into A minors. And yet this man still has over 40 million people following him. Those are hanger-ons. Hey, hello, hanger-ons. So for anybody to go, James Charles tells the truth. Guess what?
I'll put my balls on a pita bread with some hummus and tahini and eat that to the face. You feel me? Mind your fucking business. Nobody.
Come on. Same thing with Jeffree Star. So many people are like, oh my God, I'm shocked. Jeffree Star is MAGA. He's always been that way. Y'all just like his makeup. That's it. And the biggest example of what I am talking about when I talk about this follower love shit, look at Bubba. Mwah. My favorite sexy Jewish woman. The biggest example of what I'm talking about is sitting in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue right now. Sitting in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue right now. a whole cottage industry of grifting wrapped up in, oh, I love you. No, you don't. Donald Trump doesn't love his own kids. What the hell makes you think he loves you? What makes you think that man loves you? Angry said it's alleged he paid for a lot of his followers because people are trying to unfollow and didn't know they were following him. There you go. The biggest, I look at MAGA as a struggle of, listen, the entire MAGA movement is struggle love on a world stage. Nobody has ever seen struggle love like this before. There's absolutely no way in hell you can look at that, the whole MAGA movement itself, and not see struggle love. Except you're not even getting good sex out of this shit. What you're getting is he's talking to you, not doing anything, not showing you anything, not bringing anything to the table, not encouraging you to bring other things to the table. No, he's telling you shit. You can't even. Donald Trump is the reason I tell people politicians are not gods or demigods. They're employees. Donald Trump is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. He's an employee. And he is out here acting like he owns the business. He is out here acting like he owns the damn business. Bitch, you, sir, are an employee. You work for us. I don't want to hear any more about what you own or how much. Bitch, you work for me. I don't worship a single politician. When I hear dumbass people talk about the Democratic this and the Democrat, bitch, I don't. Those people work for me. I don't work for them. Go out of your rabbit ass mind. You out here talking about how much you love the American people, and people out here repeating he loved the American people. He didn't even go to his own son's wedding. Come on, man. That the whole MAGA movement will have to be studied, but if you're going to study it, you can't study it like a political movement. You have to study it like mass cultish behavior, struggle love behavior. If y'all had friends like people in the MAGA movement, you would get rid of them goddamn friends. You would, they gotta go. They gotta go. If y'all knew 5 people that acted like MAGA towards you, you'd be like,
He's gotta go.
They gotta go. Get away from me. Go over there. Don't listen. Y'all doing the most. Good morning, old school. Blessings to you, brother. Blessings. Come on. Come on. We are paying money for an 80-year-old man to have oily men fighting each other in a cage for his special birthday. Dog, that is struggle love. That is struggle love. That's struggle love. The fact that people think that is okay. You cannot, come on, man. Come on. But it is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. People fell in love with what they saw on the screen of Donald Trump. They didn't fall in love with him, with the real one. They didn't. Because the real one don't give a shit about them. The real Donald Trump would walk over the cold corpses of most of the people that follow him. They fell in love with the apprentice Donald Trump. The apprentice Donald Trump was made up. And the people behind the scenes will tell you that. They will tell you that. They will tell you that. But they fell in love with what they saw on the screen, not the real person. And then that real person figured he could get a lot of money out of the federal government to get himself out of debt, so he decided to run. He also decided to run because Donald Trump wants the love that somebody like Obama gets organic. Again, you could say a lot about Barack Obama. He was a public employee. So, yeah, you could. But the one thing you can't say is he's not an organic person. He's not an authentic person. Him and Michelle have a real love. They got that raw love. It ain't pretty. It ain't always going to be pretty. I'm being honest. They show you what love looks like. It isn't pretty. It isn't always on the same page. That is an authentic man. So that means the Obama you see on the screen is the Obama you will see if you meet him. If I ever got a chance to meet Barack Obama, he'd be the same person. Be the same person. Donald Trump has never been an original, authentic person. That has always been his downfall. That has always been to his detriment. He's not a real person. He's a fictional character. The real Donald John Trump is a piece of shit. He is, at his heart, the sort of person that wants adoration, but there ain't nothing to be, there's nothing to admire. He's not a real goddamn person. He has a comb over. He wears a diaper. It makes his ass look big. He thinks he's 238. He's really 278, 290, maybe even 3. He's an 80-year-old octogenarian that tries to act like he's strong. He has never danced a day in his life. You can tell by that dick milking shit that he does. Hey, Mo Faye, thank you for that. If Fred had ever hugged that boy one time, if Fred had ever shown a modicum of affection to his kids, we wouldn't be in this situation. It's that simple. We would not all be suffering worldwide by the actions of a guy that is looking for the admiration that other people get naturally because they are themselves. I am a real person. Yes, I make content. Be the first person to say that. I make content. I make videos. I host radio shows. I'm co-host on certain things. I run a radio station. Yes, I am a real goddamn person. Real money problems. Real mental health issues. Real, the wife is happy or the wife isn't happy. These things are real. So guess what? When I stand in front of a camera, what you are getting is the real me. I just slapped a professional name on it. Donald Trump doesn't know who he is. He never has. He's still looking for affection from a dead man. And that would be perfectly fine in a bubble by itself. But this man is taking his daddy issues worldwide, and we all got to suffer for the shit. Exactly, Cinnamon. He's never been around anyone authentic in his mean-spirited little life. 10 grins and spray tans is all he knows. Why do you think there are women hanging around Mar-a-Lago changing their face? I saw a woman at one of the Mar-a-Lago shindigs that she hurt my feelings. As a man that's attracted to women, she hurt my feelings. She really hurt my goddamn feelings. Like, I looked at her and I was like, yo, what is this? How did this even get past customs? That's what I was looking at. She had the Mar-a-Lago duck lip face. Her boobs were so far out, I'm surprised that she didn't fall over. But then when you got from the waist down, her ass looked like, y'all ever seen pipe cleaners wrapped up together? That's what her legs look like. Like two pipe cleaners twisted at the top. Just from the top up is Daisy Duke. From the bottom down is my dog Duke. Like it was not, I was hurt. And people fell in love with this man. Fell in love with him. this appropriation of a human being, who has appropriation of a human heart, appropriation of a human soul, appropriation of values, appropriation of human value. Not real. There's nothing real there. There's nothing real there. You could see the desperation in that man. You could have always seen the desperation in that man. His rallies were nothing more than rambling, mental health sessions. But no realness there. It still ain't no realness there. But people keep capitulating to him and capitulating to him and capitulating to him. Thank you, President Trump, for giving me a job. Bitch, he is an employee. You over there tripping on. So what kind of love can you get from a fake person? I mean, y'all can all answer that question. What kind of love can you get from an aberration? What kind of love can you get from I don't know, a cardboard stand-in? What kind of love can you get from it? I do believe a tree just fell. I do believe a tree just fell on my. What kind of love can you get from a fictional person? I've been on a Grand Regent Thrag kick for the past couple of weeks. Ever since the end of Invincible, I've been on like this last season of Invincible. I've been on a Grand Regent Thrag kick. The mustache, the hooded cape. Not a cape, it's a cowl. It's a cloak. It's a cloak. Listen, we have a Villains View group chat, text messages, and when I put out that I was about to buy a Grand Regent Thrag outfit, my real friends, my sister and my brothers made fun of me. They really made fun of me. Morning, Jules. Let me tell y'all something. You know you got real love when you tell them, hey, I'm gonna buy this costume and cosplay as Grand Regent Thrag, and your real friends is out here making fun of you. You know it's real in the field, baby. Morning, Hannah. I'm pretty good, Hannah. I'm pretty good. I woke up. Everybody else is out. That's when you know you got real love. Because Taz, Gambit, and Angry could not wait to make fun of me. And that's real love. That is real love. I told them I'm going to buy a costume to dress up like Grand Regent Thrag, and they couldn't wait. They used AI nasty. I wish I could put some of them damn pictures that they had of my ass in that damn cloak. And they talk about, it's a cape. I'm like, it's not a cape, it's a cloak. It's a cape, Thomas. Come on. They had me out here looking nasty. I don't know which one of them was that made the pictures, but y'all had me out here looking nasty. And then they made a song off of this shit. That's real love. They made song off of me in the outfit. What kind of shit is that? These are my friends, by the way. These are my friends. These are the people. They made a song out of it. It's playing on the radio station now. Well, not now. When I get off the radio station, I'm telling you, y'all go over to listen to GCPR. You got the app? Just play it. It's on there. They made a song out of me dressing up like Grand Regent Thrag. But that's love. I know they didn't do it maliciously. I know they didn't do it, we hate Thomas. No, that's love. You think Donald Trump ever had any of that? Ever had some friends where he can, like joke with him and they can make fun of him, fun of his hair and make fun of his out? No, he's never had that. You had Saint Saint Swole Me theme song. Listen, I'm going to make some Saint Saint Swole Me theme music, by the way. I'm going to make it. And I'm not going to be overt about the shit. It's going to be about some love, like the type of love from a guy on the island. You know what I mean? It's going to be like that. Donald Trump has never had that. He's never had that in his life, ever. He's never had people who will take him down a peg. It's never happened. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the problem. Because when you have a hollowed out thing purporting to be a real human being, a real alpha man, people fill that empty thing with their own thought process. They do. They fill it with their own self. Authenticity does not exist in 2026. It is one of the reasons the insistence in the guild, in the Villains Guild. The first law is be authentic. Whatever you are, that's what we want you to be. We don't want you to be like anybody else. Because how many of you go through life listening to, following people, watching their content or whatever, and you wonder whether or not they're that real way in real life? A lot of them ain't. I'm sorry. A lot of them ain't. A lot of them are not. White far leftists continue to fall for the populist shtick as long as it comes out of the mouth of a white guy. They're giving them that false love. Now, when they get elected, or when they go to Congress, or when they go to the Senate, and they switch up, all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. He switched up. She switched up. No, bitch, they've always been like this. You filled them with your expectations, not the other way around. It's not the other way around. It's the cloak has fur on the top of it. Yes. Because it was Emperor Argyle's top. It does have a fur collar, yes, and it's red. It's a cloak. It is not a cape. All right. Now I got why y'all really want me to get this song, don't you? Y'all are killing me, Small. I don't even know if I have it on my computer. Sat there, was listening to it. I don't even know. I don't know if I even have it. I might. Let me see if I have it. Y'all, this is gonna be y'all thing, right? This is gonna be y'all thing today, right? It's not a cape, it's a cloak. If y'all don't stop with this cape versus cloak shit, it's a cloak. Because it's not attached. It is not attached. It's a cloak. It's a cloak, okay? Grand Regent Thrag wears a cloak. Now to start this work day, I just wanted to say, really happy to have found this community. You are all amazing people, worthy of love and all the brightening, and you all brighten my day. I love you all. We love you, Shav. Be safe out there on them streets, brother. And please get back here tomorrow because you are a part of this family. You are a part of this community, and we don't exist without having Shav 1971 in our life. I love you, brother. Please remember that. Please remember that. Angry, would you be so kind as to put the cloak song in the Discord, please? Cannot believe I'm even asking him to do it. It's a cloak. It is a cloak. I think Taz was the one that made the damn song. Hey, Taz, can you? Well, no, she's got some stuff to do today. So Taz might not be able to do it, but I'm pretty sure Angry or Gambit could. Just put it in the damn Discord server so that people can stop acting like, these people that stand in front of camera, in front of microphones and things of that nature, what they're giving you is what they think you want. Follow the ones that give you what they want. That is the quickest and easiest way to know whether or not. It damn sure was Taz. Making that goofy ass song about me in a cloak, calling it a cape. And a cape is a cloak. One of the reasons I say all the time that I love the direction in the movies of Christopher Nolan is because Christopher Nolan does not direct down to the people. He directs the people. He directs movies and has the people up, going up. They have to come to him. It's not the other way around. Hold on. What did Annabelle do? Annabelle! Annabelle must be stopped at all costs, ladies and gentlemen. Got a goddamn mushroom with a cape on it. Man, and put my clothes back on. Put my clothes back on. Hydrate, elevate, self-love, and self-care. I love you all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. That is a good word from Miss Tracina. Tracina, go out there and sell them flowers, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Stop looking for people to give content that caters to you. Look for people that give you content that they want and they stand by. Anybody that gives you everything that you want is not somebody you need around in your life. You need somebody to tell you the goddamn truth. Love is a sustainable thing. It truly is. Love can get you through to the next day. And I want you all to have an open heart to that love. I want you to love in every way possible, whether it's the love of children, the love of a spouse, love of family, love of community, whatever. But I also want you to be safe with that love. I want you to be safe. I do not want you to give it away, just giving it away. I don't want you hurt by giving it away. I don't want that love and that belief that you put into somebody to come back and hurt you. I don't. I genuinely don't. That is my wish for you. Every day that I get a chance to sit in front of this camera, is an honor for me. I am entrusted with y'all morning. That means something to me. That means something to me. I know my voice will carry someplace. That's why I don't look at how many people are watching or whatever. Coffee Beans was let you know he has 2 broken bones in his leg, 2 broken ribs, and a concussion. They're keeping him for a couple of days, but this could have been so much worse. Oh, Star, you just don't know how glad I am to hear that. Oh, broken bones and a concussion can heal. Listen, when you said that, I was scared as shit. And I ain't even sleeping with your man. I was just like, yo, hey, thank you, Star. Thank you for that update. Give him a big old kiss in the mouth from the Coffee Beans and let him know if he needs anything, we got it. Okay? Let him know. I want the love that you give to others to be rewarded. Whether it's your siblings, your parents, your loved ones, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, or somebody you follow on TikTok. I want that love to be sustained. And I want you to feel that love comes back to you. Especially now. Especially now. We are in short supply of raw love. We're in very short supply. And the fictional people are getting away with fictional shit because so many people would rather be a yes man to somebody who's bad than to tell the truth to that same person. So we are in short supply of raw love, a very finite supply. men are distancing themselves from society because they got to be alpha. I got to do it on my own. Nobody does that. Nobody. No human being on the face of the earth gets through this bitch by themselves. It does not happen. It genuinely doesn't. Nobody gets through life alone. You need the love of other people. Yes, James, I do. I sell on Fourth Wall. My shop is the Sound of Coffee shop.fourthwall.com. I do. That's where you can get all the cool Sound of Coffee merch, coffee mugs and shirts and stuff like that. Nobody gets through this bitch. Spicy Latina, mwah, good morning. Nobody gets through this bitch alone. Nobody. So stop pretending like you do. And stop following people that tell you that that's how you should live. Because you don't get through nothing. Nobody gets through life alone. Nobody. You need love. You need community. You need people. You do. I'm sorry, you do. It is just. Thank you. I appreciate that. This design is getting ready to go on a t-shirt here pretty soon. I'm actually gonna make this one in black and white. It's just gonna be two colors, but this coffee bean design is gonna go on a shirt. Do not allow people to tell you that you got to do this shit alone. That is not raw love. That is fictional, made up fantasy. Go get some rest, Dragon. But a lot of love today. A bit of a surprise from Mr. Bishop. Take care of yourselves. Know that you are loved. Remember, a little act of kindness does a world of good. Thank you for that, Dragon. Go get some rest. I don't wish good fortune for you guys watching because you watch. I don't wish the best for you. Am an actual fourth wall specialist. Hey, James, reach out to me. Send me a DM. We can sit down and chop it up. I want to generate more sales and stuff like that. I don't say these things because you guys give me super chats and shit like that. I don't do that. I do it because in my heart of hearts, no matter how angry I seem, no matter how villainous I am, I'm still a loving human being. I really am. I'm still a loving human being. I love love. I love passing it. I love giving it. I love these things. I do. It does my heart good. Because it shows me I'm not alone in this world. I'm not. I am not sitting in this chair because of rugged individualism. I'm sitting here because of the love and teachings of a lot of people. A lot of them from all across the spectrum, every race, creed, color, national origin, sex, and sexual orientation. I am only here because of that. Good morning, STL Blue Girl. Your beautiful self. I'm only here because of that. I'm only here because of you. The reason I say we are in short supply of raw love is because we see. I need Roman, the boyfriend, all of your comments, and he says, thank you all for the love and support. I love all you coffee beans. You are my found family. Yep. Saint Swole Meat merch, and my neighbors love Saint. Yes, I do have Saint Swole Meat merch. I do. I have Colonel Saint Swole Meat and Saint Swole Meat. I need to make Athena and Sylvia Saint Swole Meat. I do. You need to stop bullshitting around. I am not here from rugged individualism. I am here from the love of community. When they said it takes a village, I am living proof of it. And to be honest, so are some of y'all. Your village might have started with your mom and dad. Thank you. I appreciate that, James. Your village might have started with your mom and dad and your siblings, but it did go out. The aunts, the uncles, the cousins, your neighbors, and things of that nature. It takes a village to get to where we are right now. That's why this community, that's why the coffee bean community matters so much to me. That's why. If you didn't have a Nana, you got one now, Nana J. If you ain't never had a big sister, you just added disciples. We all need to give and receive love. It doesn't have to be anything big. Exactly, BC. Exactly. Like, if you didn't have a big sister, you got one in DJ. You ain't have a big brother, there's chaos. If you didn't have friends, you got them now. This is gumbo over here, baby. Gumbo. Made slowly. Different things going into the pot. All of it coming out delicious. All of it. That is real. And in a world where we're being shown this alpha man mentality, it's good to love. It's good to be able to say you have community. I'll go back to what I was telling Booby yesterday. Nothing will ever change my friendship with him. Nothing. We ain't got to agree politically. That's my brother. He was there before there was a Sound of Coffee. He was there before there was a Thomas Bishop. He remembers me as Bubba. He calls me Bubba. I call him Bubby. He remembers all of the shit that I went through to get to where I'm at right now. That's something money can't buy. And I'm not giving that up. I'm not. Like I tell you all the time, trust people to be themselves, but trust that you can see them well. Shout out to the late, great DMX. He said that. Trust people to be themselves, but trust that you can see them well. Everybody is not here for your betterment. Our president is an example of that. You give and give and give and give and give and give and give, and that man gives you nothing back. That man, if you give all of who you are to Donald Trump, he don't give you shit back. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the mark of a friendship. The mark of raw love. That is the mark of real love. If I say I love you, it ain't about coins. If I say I love you, it's not about following. If I say I love you, it's not about super chats. If I say I love you, it's not about whether or not you subscribed to the YouTube channel. It's because I do. You see, I lose nothing by giving what was given to me. I lose nothing by giving to you what was given to me. I lose nothing. So being authentic, I can be that person. I don't lose a goddamn thing. I don't lose shit. Mary Greenberg's friend made a difference in Mary's life. So with Mary feeling that loss, I feel that loss. Because without that deep friendship, I wouldn't know Mary Greenberg. Star's boyfriend and her husband and her, their love is the reason Star is here. So when the boyfriend's hurt, hey, we need to look out for Star's boyfriend. Because guess what? Star's boyfriend loving on her, Star's husband loving on her, Star loving on her boyfriend and her husband is the reason Star is here. And guess what she does? She gives that love freely. Don't let, good morning, Auntie, with your beautiful self. Mwah. Ooh, let me check and make sure I'm good. Don't ever let somebody continue to take from you and 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 give you nothing back. They got to give you something back. Because if they don't, that's not love. That's not real, raw love. That is struggle love. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Sabrina. You can't make other people love each other. Love yourself, love people, and love each other, and keep hoping it spreads. I don't ever want anything from you that you do not give freely. And I would expect that you would expect me not to give you something that I'm not going to give to you authentically. Social media has cut us off to that understanding. The character becomes more important than what that character said. It becomes more important to maintain over and over and over this facade of love. It's a facade of, well, I feel good, we're winning. You're not. Because you are listening to a man give you words. You give him everything else. You are building this person up and they are tearing your ass down. Make that shit could not make any less sense if you tried. Much of myself to someone I thought was my friend. Turns out I didn't mean much to her at all. Here, though, I realize y'all are my friends, even if we're not in the same area as me. And Candy Poo, you know I love you. Whether you own that shit or not. We just gonna love your ass off of it. It has to be. But I've never asked you because I never cared. I think when this fever dream of a relationship with this current administration is over, there's going to be a whole lot of deconstruction. There's going to be a whole lot of people trying to figure out what do we need to do. The very first thing I'm asking every single one of you to do when this is all said and done is this. Demand, not ask for, demand authenticity from the people you give your support to. If all they got is platitudes about themselves, if all they got is words for you and there's nothing behind it, reject these hoes quickly, please. Get rid of them. Our elected officials are just that, elected. Stop putting them on these pedestals. You are a public servant. Serve the public trust. And we will judge your job accordingly. You do good, we reelect you. You do bad, we'll get rid of you. It's as simple as that. You don't love me? No, you're an employee. I don't love, no. You're here to do a job. Late tomorrow, as there is no game of football this week due to the King's birthday holiday. Hey, don't worry about it, Wolfie. I'm glad you'll be here. Glad you'll be here. Demand authenticity. Before you give support, before you even use the word love, demand authenticity. If they can't be the real person, then what are you supporting them for? Trust people to be themselves, but trust that you can see them well. I promise, as long as I'm in front of this microphone or behind this microphone, I'm going to try to be as honest as I possibly can. It ain't going to be pretty. Good morning, Tabby, with your beautiful self. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Unvarnished. I'm unshaved now. I got a beard and I got hair on my head. Two things that ain't supposed to be on me. And I'm about to solve this shit here in a minute. Demand authenticity from the people that you want to support. If they're a politician, do not look for them to give you love. Look for them to do their goddamn job. Mary is 3 weeks sober today. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. Don't give a damn if it's 3 minutes sober. We celebrating it here. Do not look for love in a politician, somebody you hired to do a job. Look for them to do the goddamn job. You don't love your plumber. You expect him to do a job. You don't love your roofer. You expect them to do a job. But when it comes to relationships, whether they're on social media or whether they're in your real life, whatever, demand authenticity. Tell them stop giving any fake shit. Stop it. I don't want to hear another fake thing out of your mouth. People like Andrew Tate should be rejected outright because that's not a real man. That is a fictional human being put in front of you to make you believe that's a real man. That ain't how a real man operates. It isn't. Stop being ashamed to tell your friends you love them, especially if you men. This is a guy, if there's a man in your life that means the world to you, goddamn, tell him you love him. Tell him you love him. If you're a woman and you have a relationship with a woman that means something to you, voice that shit out loud. Don't hide it. What are you hiding it for? What are you hiding it for? Encourage the people that you know. If a million people started watching this show, I'm still gonna remember several different names that were here in the beginning. Coffee Bean. I can't change. Oh wow, 1 million people are watching the show. Yay! Where's Star at? Hold on. Did Mary come in? Did y'all see Mary come in? Y'all see her in the comment section? Where's Mary? Oh, we need to get. I need a Mary Greenberg check. Where's Jamila? Where is she at? And remember, above all, just like Sabrina said, remember above all, love you. The first love that you should have is with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I promise you that. I am working on it. I am working on loving me. I am working on loving me with every fault, every bad choice, every mistake. I'm learning to love me so that I can better love the people around me. To love on a Mary or an Edo or a Sigrid. To love Angry and Elijah and Jay and Dominique and Nate. To love on Chaos and Taz. To love on Mick the Barbie Slayer. To love on Hill. To love on Indigenous Goth. To love on these people. Authentic. To love my siblings. All 4 of them. To love on a woman that has stood by me for 20-something years. To love her correctly. To love her fully. To love her completely. My best friend. To love my dogs. To love my children. The 4 I was blessed to have. The 4 I was blessed to marry into. And those incredible ass grandkids they brought me. To love the way my mother and my father wanted me to. To be the man that they wanted me to be. I'm learning, y'all. I'm a work in progress. I'm going to make mistakes, and there are going to be days I'm going to come in here, I'm going to beat on myself. And that's where, if you hear me do it, if you see me do it, and you tell me, hey, Thomas, don't be so damn hard on yourself. We love you. I take that into account. Especially now, above anything else, right now. That's what we need. This malaise that is the United States, this malaise that is politics, this malaise that is the apathetic nature of the United States citizens, it will end one day. And when it does, I want you all to be prepared. Because I don't care how much money we put into it. I don't care who sits in the White House, who controls the Senate or the Congress. I don't care who's your governor. I don't care who's your state senator. I don't care about none of that. The way we're all going to heal from this is by first loving us, the communities around us, and this big ass blue ball that we all are living on. It will take love to fix this. Get yourself ready. The work has already begun. The work has already begun. So as I always say, I love y'all. Unapologetically, without limit. Unapologetically, without limit. Contrary to what a lot of people want to believe, there is no cult over here. I would be the worst cult leader you ever saw in your damn life. Because I'm not good at that. I'm not. I'm too weird to have a cult around me. What you see over here is real. Not because I say it, but because you guys prove it. I give you my best every time I get in front of this microphone. Every time. Whether it's laughter or tears, I give you my best. Because you guys would demand nothing less than that. The work has already begun, kids. Please be prepared. As always, if you like what I am doing here and want to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. For as little as $3 a month, you can help me keep all of this running. I am now learning more and more about Patreon, the things that I can do and can't do, how I can integrate all of this into it. So please hold on to all of the patrons that have donated so far. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very, 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 very much. You guys help keep this thing running. And I promise you, if you stick around, it's going to get better. I'm learning my own power. Patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. We have already had the good word from Miss Tracina. Let me get the loving word from Miss Lyles and the inspirational word from Miss Starro Gwynn. Tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it is Superplex Party with myself and the Angry IT Nerd. We're going to be talking about the return of Brock Lesnar. Thanks a lot, dog. You could have, we was really sad, bitch. And then you came back. Punk ass. Before I leave, I will give you two things because everybody's been screaming about it, especially Annabelle. I don't know what the hell is going on with Annabelle. I will leave you first with the universal greeting of the coffee beans. Bow your heads up.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
They had a chance to fix the world, and then we woke up, goddammit. Listen, they had a chance to fix the world until we woke up. When the coffee beans got up, listen, game changed as soon as we got up, baby. Game changed. I love you, Sabrina. Be safe out there. Let me go ahead and give y'all my goodbyes while playing this. Because I know this, listen, I think Annabelle would get pregnant off of this song.
Oh, baby.
I'm just saying. Be limitless. I love you for who exactly you are. I am so ever proud of you. Your scars are not shame. They are stories, and the world loves stories. I'm here no matter what, when, or why. The inspirational word from Miss Star O'Gwen. What is it that we say every day, kids? Remember this. Love sustains itself. If you give it in vain, don't worry. It will propagate itself. Make sure that you love it on you first, last, and always. Tavia, you know you're always welcome. What is it we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title designation is the Brutus, the leader of the villains guild. I am a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. And this is a Give Me the Couch outro of the Sound of Coffee. Ghost Call Productions Radio, DCPR, where every voice matters. Y'all just keep listening. Yeah. Hey. Ooh. No judgment, eyes, no trust, just Silent Springs and a little bit of lust. Silent Springs and a little bit of lust. So deep, you're the reason I don't lose sleep when the world keeps pushing too hard on me. You're the place I wanna be. Slide on over. All the cougars gonna get pregnant too. Hey Wolfie, I'll be emailing you here in about an hour. Make sure you hold on to your check your email. You hold me close, don't say a word, every contour. Take care of your mental health today. Thank you, Ms. Lyles. As always, the loving word. In your arms, I'll melt away. Hey! Girl, I'm yours till the break of day. Give me that couch. Give me that couch, goddammit. I'm out of here. As always, with love in my heart, I say this. Peace on my mind, I give this. Ignore the hair, it'll be gone by tomorrow, baby. Tomorrow is Flag on the Play Friday. We're going to start a little bit early. Hopefully we can end the damn show by 11 a.m. How about we do that? The couch. Slide into you, gentle and slow. Hey. Rock with me in the quiet space. Lost in your some of y'all don't even understand this. Give me the couch. Velvet embrace. You're my comfort, you're my safe space. When the night falls heavy and cold, you're the warmth my arms can't hold, baby. You cushion my soul tonight, baby. Make everything feel Sound of Coffee Shop, all one word. Sound of Coffee, all one word. Shop.sportball.com. Here comes. Here comes. Here comes. Give me the couch. Oh shit. On that couch. On that couch. Don't you ever change those cushions. Change those cushions. I'll be home. Listen, we are our own worst critics, Mary, but it doesn't mean we can't also be our best cheerleader. Final $2 super chat. Thank you.
Donations. Donations. Gifts. Gifts.
I will see y'all in the morning. Peace. Remember, I love you. And don't you ever, ever forget it. See y'all tomorrow for Flag on the Play Friday. Have a good day, Coffee Bean.